It's the Strawberry and Lizette Mexican Ginger podcast, not suitable for a younger audience.
All right, let's get this podcast underway. It's not intended for younger audiences. Welcome to the Mexican Ginger podcast.
Oh, yeah.
You can follow us on Instagram at Strawberry and Lizette. What do you want to start with, your cheating son?
Don't call him that.
You want to ease into it?
We can start with that if you wish. Okay, so I get this email. Let's jump right in.
Jump right in.
I got this email from my son's teacher, and the email is to my son, and I'm CC'd on it, right? So he's just talking to my son.
Also, time out. As a non-parent, I find it weird that, not weird, but what a weird world that teachers are emailing their students. Like,
well, everything's on computers now.
Yeah, my teachers, they would have to call my mom if they wanted, like, to pass on info.
Or, like, send a note or something. Yeah.
So now they're emailing him, CCing you.
And I hate that everything's being emailed and you have to make all these profiles on, like, these school websites. And that's how you can, like, check in with teachers and keep up with their grades. And, like, I can't. And it's 3 different websites and 3 different things to, like, portals. And, like, I can't keep up with all that shit. Send me a letter.
Yeah.
Send me a report card on a piece of paper. Like, I haven't gotten one report card. It's because they're all online.
Really? There's no report cards coming
I haven't
home?
gotten one.
Dude, that was the worst. Report card day was the worst because we used to get them. I think was it three or 4 times a year?
You get the quarterly report cards,
yeah,
and then the semester ones.
Yeah, and they were in those manila envelopes.
Yep.
Not the full ones, like the half ones.
Yep.
And the teacher would pass them out, and you'd be like, "Oh no!" You'd look in there, and just your stomach. I didn't get any Fs, but your stomach would tighten up. It's like, I got to bring this home. And I went to school, like, I was one of 4 kids, so all of us were in the same school. So it's like if my oldest sister is like, "Hey, I got my report card." It's like, "Yeah, where's yours?" "Oh, we didn't get them today." Liar, you all get them on the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, report cards were so stressful.
So my son's teacher sent him an email.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to look for it right now, but he basically was saying that he's working on this. He turned in this project that he's working on. Here it goes. Okay, so he turned in this project that he's working on, and the teacher's basically saying, I know you use Chat GPT to help you write these paragraphs.
Yeah.
You need to redo it in your own words. So what was funny to me was that the teacher sent receipts in this email.
Okay.
He said...
And real quick, for the listeners, your kid is in, what, you want to say what grade he's in?
He's in middle school.
Okay, perfect. So he's not like just so like they get a reference. Mentally, they get a reference.
Okay, so he's in middle school.
Yeah.
So this is what the teacher said. 2 of the paragraphs were quite eloquently written. So I ran them through AI checker programs.
Oh, yes.
Screenshots of the results are attached to this email. Both suggest a 100% probability that your work is AI generated. Oof. And then to add salt to the wound, he said, none of your writing thus far this year suggests you write in the style of these 2 paragraphs.
Yeah. It's obvious when a normal person writes and then when all of a sudden...
It was funny because I read the
fancy words come in.
I read the paragraphs. And, like, obviously I know my son. I know how he tells stories. I've made him write papers before just at home from him being in trouble. Like, write me a report on this just to be a dick.
Yeah.
So I know how he writes. I know his vocabulary.
This ain't it.
This ain't it. This is what the teacher said. At 6:14 p.m., we have timestamps. This is what you'd written for your paragraph. So at this time, this is all you had.
Oh, wait a minute. It can key log. It tracks when you're typing and what part you update on.
Probably. I don't know. Either that or the teacher just so happened to like log in and check and see where everyone was at.
Right. You were a dumbass up until 6:14 and then all of a sudden you're a genius.
Yeah. 6:14. This is all my son had. In the village of Hanamura, Hiroshi served Lord Take.
Okay.
Then the teacher says, in 10 minutes at 6:24, this appeared. And then this is what that sentence turned into this paragraph. In the tranquil village of Hanamura, nestled amidst Japan's rolling hills, lived a samurai named Hiroshi. He served his daimyo, Lord Takeda, and with unwavering loyalty, embodying the principles of Bushido, honor, courage, and loyalty. One fateful night, a rival clan launched a surprise attack. Perfect, what's it called? Punctuation, by the way.
Oh, of course.
A rival clan launched a surprise attack, leading to Lord Takeda's demise. Jelani, give me the definition of demise.
Yeah, right. When have you ever used the word tranquil?
Or nestled?
Nestled.
With his master's death, Hiroshi became a ronin, a samurai without a master. Adrift and without purpose.
Adrift.
Hiroshi wandered the countryside. The once respected warrior now faced the disdain associated with Ronin, often viewed as drifters or vagrants.
Vagrants.
Then that was the end.
Yeah.
And then the teacher said the second paragraph appeared all at once on the following day.
Big receipts.
I was crying.
Yeah.
The way I read that second, like, it started with, in the tranquil village. Boy, bye. When have you ever said tranquil in a sentence? Like, you don't talk like that. No. And I'm sorry. You're my son and I love you. But
that ain't you.
You can't be that stupid to think like, wow, this sounds so good. There's no way I'm going to fail.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. So I go to his room. And I was like, hey, do you read your school emails? Because I wouldn't. I barely do now. And I'm the parent. And he was like, yeah, the teacher already talked to me. And I was like, okay, so when do you have to like redo this report and turn it in? And he was just like, I don't know. He didn't say. He just said to like, I don't know. I guess just bring it in whenever. I said, okay, well, you're going to have that done this week.
Yeah.
And then I was like, do you understand what you did wrong and what he's asking of you to like do, like what you need to do to correct it? And he was like, yeah. And I was just like, okay, do you need my help? No. Okay. So he finished it yesterday and I had to go in there and read it. I stood there and I read it.
Were there any tranquil rolling hills and vagrants? No.
Okay. I stood there and I read it and I even saw like all the wrong punctuation and everything, which obviously I left. I'm not going to correct. Sure. I was like, now the teacher's on to you.
Yeah.
Now the teacher's on to you. Any mistakes I see, I'm not even going to tell him to correct it because I want the teacher to know that he did that. So I was just like, I was shaking my head like, why would you use Chat GPT? Like, and he was...
What do you mean, why would you use it? I use it all the time. It's the greatest.
But I feel like as adults, you know...
Yeah.
If we use Chat GPT, the same as when we were in school, there was no Chat GPT, but you
would copy stuff out of dictionaries or encyclopedias.
Right, teachers could tell when you were copying, plagiarizing word for word, or when you took that information and made it your own.
Yeah.
Like, it's obvious.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm telling him, like, if you want to use Chat GPT, you know, I didn't see it happen. If it helps you, cool.
Yeah.
It gets the job done. But you have to rewrite it in your own words. It's going to be so obvious that's not your work. Like, that's plagiarizing 101.
Exactly. And there's actually a prompt. There's a prompt you can do on Chat GPT, and you could say, in the words of a 12-year-old, explain blah, blah, blah. Like, you can tell Chat GPT.
Okay, well, don't tell him that.
No, I'm telling you. I'm not telling your son. I'm just... So there's that, but there's also... there's something called Zero GPT that a lot of teachers use. They'll take whatever assignment it is, they'll put it into Zero GPT, and Zero GPT uses AI to pick up on AI algorithms and patterns to be like, you just imported something that was created from AI. So AI is checking AI's work. But yeah, teachers use it. It's called Zero GPT. It's a Chat GPT detector.
Yeah.
It's so funny. The thing is, Chat GPT is a great tool like spell check or Google, like, hey, who won the whatever. But yeah, you can't rely on it like, Because if you don't use your brain for like creative writing or to come up with vocabulary, you're not going to exercise that muscle. Yeah. So I see both sides of it. It's a great tool, but you can't cheat and let it do the work for you.
Yeah, that's what it is a tool. Like, it's to help you if you need it. Sure, you can use it for great things, I assume, but you can't have it do the work for you and think you're just going to like skate on by. I didn't have to write this. And so he redoes his project or whatever it was and like writes his paragraph. And I was like, okay, you didn't Chat GPT this and copy and paste. And he was like, no. He's like, no, I wrote it myself and I even ran it through an AI checker and nothing came up. And I was like, why would you run it through an AI checker?
Yeah, what are you worried about?
Right. And he was just like, I just wanted to like make sure that nothing would come. I was like, if you wrote it yourself, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're going to see what happens.
Yeah, we're going to see. He's like, I need to change it enough so that the Chat GPT detector won't detect.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
That is so funny. The Tranquil Hill. Oh, you're in middle school.
Okay, let's move on to high school. So,
this is the coolest thing. So, are you talking about Assassin?
Yes.
Okay, start from the beginning in case the podcast listeners didn't hear us talk about it on the radio.
So, I discovered on TikTok that the seniors in high school are playing this game called Senior Assassin.
Yes.
And the video that I saw it looked like some girl was at like volleyball practice or something, and then her friend goes next to her and they pose for a picture. While they're posing for a picture, the friend pulls this little squirt gun out of her hoodie and shoots her friend volleyball friend that was standing there. And then the volleyball girl was like, oh, just like in disbelief, like, oh, you shot me. And me, along with a lot of other people in the comments, were like, I don't understand what's happening, right? Yeah. So I had to scroll through comments to figure out what was happening.
Assassin was the most fun I had in high school.
They were playing a game called Senior Assassin.
Yeah.
And the friend was the assassin. The volleyball girl was the target. And it was like her, like, I don't know.
Mission. Duty,
there
assignment.
You go. It was her assignment to, quote, assassinate her friend, and they use water guns to do it. And then I don't know if you have to document it, but a lot of it is documented. People will take videos or whatever. And so I thought, like, oh my God, I wish this looked so fun. I wish this was a thing when I was in high school. Come and tell Strawberry about it on the radio. And he was like, yeah, Assassin. I played that. I was like, what? It's that old? No offense.
How dare you?
No offense. But I thought this was a brand new game. I had never heard of it.
Yeah.
So we were talking about it on the radio. This girl sends me a DM and she sent me a screenshot of a video and was like, this kid at Rockland High School got assassinated while he was in the dentist chair.
That's so
and
cool.
I was like, oh, that's dirty.
Yeah.
And so she was like, yeah, there's a whole Instagram page, and she sends it to me. Rockland High School has a whole Senior Assassin Instagram page.
Almost 800 people are following this, by the way.
797.
797. I'm about to make that 98.
So it's just a bunch of students, I guess, that are running this page, or maybe a group or something. I don't know. But it has nothing to do like with the school. This is just strictly the students doing it. And one of the things that we kind of kept going back and forth on were the rules, because when Strawberry played, he said the only rule was that you couldn't get assassinated at school.
Yeah.
The rules that I saw on TikTok that are new, I guess, is that you can't get assassinated at school. You can't get assassinated at home. And there are items of protection that you can wear that keep you safe. Like if your assassin does happen to see you out like at the grocery store or at the dentist's office or whatever, if you're wearing your item of protection, they can't get you.
And the item of protection could be like a red beanie. It could be swim goggles. It's random.
Yeah, floaties. So since we found this Instagram page, I decided to like scroll and see if they posted the rules. So here are the Senior Assassin rules for Rockland High for 2025. Now, I don't know if these are like the rules everywhere, if each school can make their own rules.
Yeah.
I don't know. But this will answer a lot of our questions, I think.
Okay.
Any class of 2025 in Rockland, any class of 2025 Rockland High School student may participate. So it is only seniors.
Only seniors.
The only weapons allowed are colorful toy water guns. It cannot look realistic.
Yeah.
No Orbeez guns.
That's the little gel balls, right? Yeah.
Instant disqualification. You cannot use an inanimate object as a shield. If something you are holding gets hit, like if you try to block the hit with your binder or something, you're still out. That doesn't work. Players are given a target for the duration of 1 to 2 weeks.
Okay.
Every round, you will receive a new target via Instagram DM.
Ooh. That's good.
You know what? I kind of like that they do it with this page because it leaves it all anonymous. Like the master mafia boss who's assigning targets. Like you don't know who's doing it. Unless they do know who's doing it. But
we played before Instagram, so we had to call somebody who was like the assassin master. And then I was telling Lizette this, and like if my target was Lizette, and Lizette was trying to shoot John, I call the dungeon master, yo, I just assassinated Lizette. I assassinated my target. He's like, okay, well now you have to assassinate her target. Her target was John. And then so somebody out there is calling the dungeon master and the dungeon or whoever, and the master's like, your target is Strawberry. You have to assassinate Strawberry. So there's one person who knows who everybody is gunning for, but the fact that you could do this on DM is so much better.
Playing begins at 12 a.m. every Monday, and then you have to have eliminated your target by 11:59 p.m. every Sunday.
Oh, you have a whole week to shoot them. That's
a whole
easy.
week.
Okay.
If you do not eliminate your target by the end of the week, you are eliminated, and then once you're eliminated, you can't re-enter the game. If a player hits their target...
So if you don't assassinate your player, then you also are out?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
If a player... Okay, here we go. If a player hits their target, they now acquire their target's target.
There you go. Yep.
So that's still a thing. This is an honor system. If you get hit, admit it. And if you didn't hit your target, don't say you did. You must provide photo and video evidence of elimination.
Oh, hell yeah.
Take a video of your elimination and take a picture after. If eliminations are unclear, clear proof must be provided to come to a decision on elimination. If two players are unable to come to an agreement on an elimination, they agree to let us decide using all photos and videos sent. Safety items.
Okay.
Goggles or floaties on the target's body.
Okay.
Holding them does not count.
Okay, you got to be wearing them.
Render them immune from elimination. Oh, that's all one sentence. Yeah. Goggles or floaties on the target's body. Render them immune from elimination. Items must be visible and not hidden. However, these items don't protect you on purge days.
Purge days is cool. I like this. I looked into this.
So you looked into it?
Well, when you were talking about it, I realized what it was.
You may not, under any circumstances, take off another player's safety gear. Safe zones. We'll get to purge days in a minute because that's also a post.
Okay.
Safe zones. School. This includes any school campus during school hours. Sports practices / games.
Yeah.
Work. Church.
Wait, then how did that girl, the volleyball girl, get shot during
These
practice?
are just Rockland High rules.
Yeah, you're right,
so maybe
right.
that was something else. School events, rallies, and dances. You are not safe walking in and out of these places. You just can't.
So if you're walking to
do
school,
it there.
Yeah. It's like a border. Once you cross that limit line.
Not safe. School parking lot. Once you step off the curb onto the blacktop, you are not safe.
Oh.
Only during off periods and after school. Car. You're not safe in the car if the engine is off or if you are in the passenger / back seat. Outside, place of sport, work, church, etc. House. You're not safe in your house with permission from a resident.
That's how I got killed because
your parent let you?
My buddy showed up because it's not unusual for like friends in high school like to show up like, hi, is Strawberry here? And so he showed up and my mom's like, oh yeah, come on in, he's here. I come out of my bedroom and he's already like in the entry hall. He goes, psh, psh. He's like, gotcha. And I'm like, Mom! And she goes, I didn't know. So, yeah, my mom invited him in, and he shot me right there in the entry hall.
See, that needs to be announced. That's actually your fault.
My mom's fault.
No, it's your fault.
Why is it my fault?
Because you should have told your family, do not let anyone in the house.
You're right.
So, your fault. Not safe driveway.
Not safe in the driveway. Okay.
Warnings, be very careful. Do not make any water guns look suspicious. If cops get involved in any way, you are automatically eliminated. Do not bring your water gun anywhere near school property other than the parking lot, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Don't harm anyone. Don't aim at anyone's face. You are fully responsible for any damaged property. Here's the prize. There's a prize. once you have paid, so you have to pay to enter the game. It's non-refundable. The first place winner gets crowned the senior assassin and gets the prize money.
Whoa. How many people are playing? There's 800 people on this Instagram account.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's $10 to enter. This game started March 15th. Safe zones, not safe. There's just more little reminders and rules and things like that.
All right.
Okay, Purge Day.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, yeah. Then I have something. Go ahead, Purge Day.
So here's what they posted for Purge Day. I don't know if they're assigned Purge Days, if they're expected, or if they like posted at random. But on March 20th, they posted the first Purge Day, and the caption says 8 a.m. to 11:59 p.m.
Oh, man.
Goggles and floaties do not keep you safe. You can only eliminate your target. All other rules still.
Okay, so basically just like there's no protection.
Yeah.
Other than the rules. Okay. All right. So I had two things. One, how cool is it that obviously there is zero tolerance for like real weapons on campus? Like we know.
Duh.
Right. We understand that. But how cool is it that Rockland High School is like, all right, cool. Like play this game. We get it. Like it's not a real gun. Like be safe. Like they're able to distinguish between like some goofball bringing a gun on campus and some seniors having squirt guns in their parking lot, or in their cars in the parking lot because they're doing this. You know, like some schools would be like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Do you know what type of era we're in? So
It's probably because it's Rockland.
yeah, this is true. Yeah, let's be honest, it's true.
You know?
But I like that. Now let's say,
And it also could be like, I don't know like how long of a tradition that's been, but it also could be something that like administration may be holding over the students' heads. Like, I know you guys want to play Senior Assassin. It's a fun game, and you know, it's probably one of those things that you look forward to doing as a senior. Like you can't wait to be a senior so that you can play Senior Assassin. And it's like the same thing with like, you know, lunch privileges as a senior that some schools have, where it's like, we'll let you do this and we'll let you, you know, have this privilege to play this game or to leave campus for lunch. But the minute y'all start fucking up, that's getting taken away.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
I just thought of something.
Man, that parking lot's popping right now.
It is. So I said this on the radio. How fun would it be to get this going with a bunch of coworkers? Because everybody wants you to get in like the fantasy football leagues around, you know, football season.
I don't think our coworkers would be fun playing it though, to be honest.
I know. I keep going back and forth because
They wouldn't get it.
I did an Instagram video today.
Like half of them don't even care to do our Instagram videos.
I know. I did an Instagram video where I walked around. We've done a couple of these videos where we walk around with the salespeople or like the news talk people or promotion people, and we'll do like fun videos. And they think that we are embarrassing them because like today's question was like, "Hey, what was Nelly a sucker for?"
They don't get it.
They don't get it. And since they don't know the answer, which by the way, cornrows and manicured toes. And so I'm like, hey, how many of my coworkers know what Nelly was a sucker for? And I asked, and none of them knew, except one really cool girl. So they don't. Well, two really cool girls. So they don't like that, and I think they feel like we're embarrassing them, but we're not. We're just having fun.
It's just like a trend.
And I think you're right. I think that unfortunately, I don't think we would have enough of our coworkers who would want to sign on and play Assassin.
Now, I think if we were only to include our coworkers on the sales side,
Okay.
I don't think it would be a fun game because I don't think they would get it. I don't think they would be into it. It would be like whatever. Like it wouldn't even be a thought in their head. You know what I mean?
I think there's
Hold on.
Okay, I have 4 that would play and that's it.
I don't think they would care to play.
Yeah, okay.
If we had a staff of on-air talent,
Hell yes.
it would be a completely different ball game.
Hell yes.
If we had a full staff of on-air talent, locally, there's not a lot of us.
No.
It literally would just be me and you, like going back and forth, chasing each other around town. Stop! Oh my God!
I almost assassinated you.
But that wasn't even a spray. You were gonna dump your water bottle on my laptop.
Just kidding. I did it for the gram. See how fast I would have assassinated you,
No, because I saw you doing some dumb shit.
Just kidding.
I have water here too.
Yeah, so most of the people who work on the air, they're doing their shows remotely. New York, San Diego, Portland, et cetera, et cetera. So they're not here in Sacramento.
But it's not just us. Like literally everyone does that.
Yeah,
So
you guys all know.
So locally, it's just me, Straw, Mia.
Oh, Mia would play, yeah. And that's it.
And like, I think that's it. And then there's like people on the news side, but they're also like, I don't think they're like too serious to do this.
Yeah.
Like playing this game as an adult, you need to be one of those like immature adults.
Yeah. Oh,
like unserious.
I would follow,
which is us.
I would follow people home because you're not allowed to shoot them. You're not allowed to assassinate them at work. I'd follow them home. I'd like wait till they stop for gas or go get Chipotle.
Yeah.
I'd sneak up on them. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
like
in camouflage clothes laying in their bushes. I'm waiting. I'm going all out for this game. But I know, should I say names?
Well, it depends on what are you talking about.
No, I think there's 4 people that would play. And they're all the younger staff.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else would play. Like if we sent an email, like a building all email,
they
hey
wouldn't
guys,
play.
Sign up. I think we'd get 2 signups.
I don't think so.
I know, it's so sad. So my encouragement is to anybody who has like a fun office or work environment, get your coworkers to play this assassin game. Put $10 on the line. That'd be fun.
But what if?
Should we start a Facebook group?
No,
be like, yo,
no. Because listen to my thought.
Okay. I want to play this game so bad. I want Rockland High to invite us. I want to play this stupid game so bad.
I want to play too because I've never played before. I'm just now finding out about this and I didn't know it was a thing. And I'm going, oh my God, this is such a fun game. So I cannot wait for my son to play. But here's my thing. If we tried to get like jobs and offices to start doing it, what if it then becomes uncool because old people are playing and now the kids and the seniors are like, we don't want to play this anymore.
And then we get blamed for ruining it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I don't want that.
Like, I don't want that to happen. That's why I'm like, maybe we just like let the kids play.
Yeah.
And hopefully maybe we can host it one year. Like maybe we can like, I don't know. Maybe we can do protection item pickup day or something.
Yeah, help somehow. Damn it.
I want to play so bad, but
I'm glad they're having fun. That was so fun. I can picture the day that I was in the entry hall and the guy shot me with the door
so
wide
much
open.
better than senior prank day or whatever that dumb shit.
Senior prank day sucks.
Like it's stupid.
Yeah.
Or it's senior ditch day. Like no, this is where it's at.
I completely forgot about it until you brought it up the other day. I'm like, I forgot about Assassin. And yes, that was the greatest. I got to call my niece because she's in high school. I'm like, yo, you're playing this, right? Like, make sure it's going on. Make sure it's going down. Like, don't embarrass me out there.
I saw a video of this girl's dad who backed the car up on the lawn to get as close to the front door as possible.
So she could run out?
So she could run out of the house and jump into the car.
That's what I'm doing.
Like, that's how deep I'm about to get into this game.
I'm buying a bunch of PVC pipe and tarps from Home Depot, and I'm building little tunnels. I mean, you know, like shelters. Hell yeah. All right, I think that's the podcast. We spent it all talking about cheating in school
about
and
kids.
shooting
This
each
whole
other.
podcast was about little kids. Wait, but what else did we have? Anything quick? Food app that'll ruin your day.
Ah, damn it.
I've had this in my notes for so long.
All right, well, what do you have over there?
Food app that'll ruin your
you
day.
have snacks, you have wrappers.
No.
You have, damn it. All right, I'll just tell you the app, and then if you want to like go get some snacks, we can do it. So this is not an endorsement. It's not a whatever. I heard these 2 guys talking about it on some podcast. It's called Yuka, Yuka. And what you do is it has it's just got like a bar. It's like a bar scanner. Every food item or cosmetic, you scan it and it says if it's healthy or unhealthy, if it's got toxins in it, if it's got chemicals, whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, how good could it be? So I downloaded it. I think it's a free download. But
there's a water bottle over here.
Yeah, it won't do water. Here you go. So, for example, this is this is lotion, amlactin lotion. Quick scan.
It makes you lactate.
It's 41 out of 100, so it's poor. So everything's rated out of 100. It goes like poor, good, very good, whatever, excellent. So it's 41. This lotion is 41. Thank you. And you scroll up. Okay, well, why? Well, it's got paraffins in it. It's got a phenoextranol something. It's got Sterif, and then it's got like 9 other ingredients that are risk-free. So it lists out what's bad, what's good, and then if you want, you can slide over for recommendations. So it's like, hey, you know what? That's not that great. You're a 41, but Aveeno is 100. Sea salt native is 86. Native coconut is 86. Cetaphil is 86. So it'll do stuff like that. And dude, I'm going through, anytime I'm shopping, I'm going through and I'm scanning everything because I'm like, oh, well, this is gluten-free. It's got to be good. Mm-hmm. No. It's like, it was like let's see. Organic hummus was good. There was a couple different yogurts and they all look the same. Like, oh, yogurt's healthy. It's Greek. It's non-fat. One was like a 40.
So do you use it to like scan everything?
Everything. And so not just stuff I buy, but stuff I have at the house. So I'm scanning like hairspray, gel, soap, toothpaste, all this stuff. And it goes, yo, that gel is a 0. Like it's full of toxins. Like my hair gel, it's like it's full of toxins.
Yeah, but you're not rubbing it on your face or eating it. Like,
but anything on your skin absorbs. Anything you put on your skin absorbs.
Well, then don't put it on your skin. It's on your hair.
So it's a unhealthy cosmetic. So it's like, matter of fact, do this instead. So I'm ordering like all these recommendations. Here, let me give you yours. And the thing is, it is going to ruin all the foods because there was a bunch of stuff I was buying and then I scanned it. It's like 23 out of 100. It's poor because it has all these chemicals and dyes.
Because you and your fiance eat and shop pretty healthy.
Uh-huh.
So even all the healthy stuff or the stuff that you were buying and consuming and using that you thought was the healthier option is all like, nah.
I didn't scan a lot of the stuff at the house. I started using this when I was in Seattle because when I travel for the Kraken games, I'll stay at a hotel. I'll go to Whole Foods and I'll stock up a few days worth of snacks and stuff. And I'm in there scanning. But I did scan when we were in San Diego. I did scan like my lotion, my sunblock, my gel, and all this
the sunblock that you don't use.
All this unhealthy stuff, and I'm ordering new ones. So anyway, what do you think that what is this, Sephora hand balm?
I don't know. It's just some lotion.
Coconut. This is actually 100 out of 100. It is excellent, it says.
Period.
Why? Because it has water. It's risk-free. It's got Phytopyrism Parky butter, risk-free. Glycerol something or other, risk-free. Glycerin, risk-free. All these things that are risk-free.
Fuck yeah. Got to eat that shit on a spoon.
Give me a snack or something else you got over there.
Look in the trash. I ate it all already.
Let me look here. Pull something up while I go through my history. It's tricky because like there are these cookies. There were these on the label. Let me see if I can pull it up. It said no dairy, no gluten, no wheat, all this stuff. I'm like, oh, dude, this has to be great. So I scanned it. It was 18 out of 100 because it's got a bunch of like BS in there.
Dang.
And it goes, instead of this 18 out of 100, here's another product that's 69 out of 100. It's good. There was something I scanned. It was like 2 different oatmeals. Same company, same everything. Here's a Kind bar. There's Quest. Kind bar. There's this Kind bar. They're both Kind, right? One is poor. Almond and coconut is poor because the rating was 35 out of 100. But the cranberry Kind bar was excellent with 90 out of 100. So it's not just the company. Like these are 2 different Kind bars, 2 completely different ratings. There was a couple of different oatmeals that did the same thing for me. Bone broth, I do the same thing. Red Bull. You want your Red Bull? You want your sugar-free Red Bull that I scanned for you?
No, I don't drink sugar-free Red Bull.
Okay, the sugar-free was 39.
Oh, that's not bad. It's better than your hair gel.
39 was...
Oh, you know what? There's a Red Bull in the trash.
Poor. There is the one I drank. Is it Steez? S-T-E-A-Z that we have at the radio station?
Yeah, that green tea one.
Steez is 90 out of 100. It's excellent. So I drank it the other day. All right, this is Lizette's Red Bull, the Peach Edition. I'm going to scan it. Then you tell me what you think it is. I don't know. All right, well, when you get back on the microphone, tell me why you don't do the sugar-free one anymore.
I never did the sugar-free one just because I don't
thought
like
you
the
did.
taste.
Okay.
I've done it a couple times because it's sugar-free, so I felt like this has to be better than the regular one. But
Boom.
I really
Yeah.
just don't like the taste, so I don't drink it.
Yeah.
Okay, peach. Peaches are good for you, so I'm going 39.
But also peach nectarine. 39 is bad though. Remember, like it's out of 100.
I know, but you already told me the regular sugar-free one was 36, so I'm giving this a couple notches up.
Okay. 24.
Okay, well.
It's bad, it says. There's
Well, what do you want me to do? I
different-
already drank it.
There's 6 different additives with a risk factor in there. It also judges calories, sugar, saturated fats, sodium, all that stuff. It says a 73 out of 100, the Yerba Mate Berry Lemonade. 70, and then another flavor of Yerba Mate is 68 out of 100. Pink Mist, 69 out of 100. So anyway, it does ruin a lot of food and snacks you buy because there's stuff that I've been using or eating forever, and I'm scanning it. I'm like, oh, this is toxic, or it creates carcinogens. I'm like, damn it, I gotta switch up. But it gives you a lot of info. It's Yuka, Y-U-K-A. Is that what it's called? But anyway, it's dope. It's dope. Anybody who's trying to do anything on the health and wellness, journey.
Just literally nothing is good for you. Like,
Now, there's a lot of stuff that's excellence in the hundreds and 80s and 90s, but I don't want to get on this. I don't want to get on this soapbox. This country does put a lot of additives and preservatives and chemicals into our food supply. And you just have to know what you're ingesting, because there are a lot of companies that go, we are not doing any of that. And you just have to find them. You have to find who's, trying to take care of you.
yeah, and then those are the ones that are selling an apple for $20.
You either pay your grocery bills now or your medical bills later.
Well, some people can't afford to pay their grocery bills now.
Pay your grocery bills now or your medical bills later. But anyway, Yuka, download it. Take it for a spin.
Or we can just go into medical debt and then die, and it's not our problem.
Possibly.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's where a lot of us are going right now.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do with my $60,000 medical bill if I'm dead?
Your family has to pay for it. Jelani's gonna have to pay for it.
Nah,
It does.
he gone too.
He's
Sorry.
going with me.
I'm getting him my mom, I asked her, me and I can get dual citizenship
Do it. To Mexico?
to Mexico through my mom. And then she said that my son can get it then through me
you.
after I have it.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with you?
I thought this was JV. I'm watching this video on Instagram, and it was like a little bit far away from this bald white dude. Same, and he's like talking, he's like waving his hands. I'm like, is this an old JV video? Anyway, sorry. So he can get it through you. That's how my mom got Irish citizenship.
Yeah.
Because she got it through my grandma, but it was weird. They had to prove my grandma was born in San Francisco, but like back in the day, everything was just like handwritten. Mm-hmm. So like there was misspellings and something like, oh, it's in a file somewhere. So, but my grandma's parents came from Ireland. So my grandma could have had dual citizenship, never did. But through my great grandma, my mom was able to apply. So my mom and her her sisters and brothers, my aunts, uncles, they have dual citizenship. But that's the end of the generation. I can't get it anymore. It's only like 2 generations. Oh. Do it. You really should do it. Because then you can purchase land in Mexico, because if you don't have citizenship, you only, lease it for 100 years or lease it for 99 years? I can't buy land in Mexico.
Oh, I don't know.
I can lease it for 99 years.
I don't know what exactly having dual citizenship is going to do for me. I just kind of want it.
You do it. That is so cool.
Yeah.
And then I would take the charge while you're filing your paperwork. File Jelani's also, because he's not going to do it. Like, that's the last thing on his mind. Do both of yours. That is so
that'd
dope.
Be dope. Like,
and so
we both just in there like, we're citizens of Mexico.
All your sisters can do it too. Like, make it a whole thing. Like, all you guys go file paperwork.
They can figure it out on their own.
Oh. Okay.
I have to be better than them.
You're right. Do it. That's so dope. All right. Dual citizenship and shooting kids on campus. That's not what we should title this podcast.
No, don't title it that.
No.
Dual citizenship and little kids.
Little kids in Mexico? I don't know. We'll figure that out.
And assassinating kids.
Oh, assassinating kids would be a good title for this podcast. We'd get some clicks on it. All right. We're done for this one.
With our luck, there's going to be a fucking school shooting. We're going to have to go on there and change it. So we better not do that.
Better not. All right. On Instagram, at Strawberry and Lizette.
I'm at Lizette Love, LIZETTELOVEE.
I'm at Strawberry Radio. If anybody plays Assassin, please invite us.
Oh, that was a good stretch.
All right. Bye.